have Madness, the official tour. The boat is grounded out, as you can see, so no sailing today. So this is the passenger seat right here. Basically just a stitched and glued hollow plank bolted between the cross beams. Seat. Just a stadium seat from Amazon.com. 29 bucks. Super comfy. You fold away where you're not using them. There we go. One of the anchors here. Big plow anchor. Lash zone on top of some rubber padding so it doesn't mess up the plank. Ready to throw overboard. This is the spinnaker halyard right here. The other end of the spinnaker halyard is at the other ends. Nice and out of the way. Outboard installation. It's on a typical multi-hull sled. To lower it away, there's just a tackle right here. Just uncleat that and lower the sled down. It comes up hard on a couple of wire strops. Keep it from wiggling around when in use. I'm not going to lower it right now because we're in the mud. So here's the one of the shrouds, and this eye right here is for the asymmetrical spinnaker or for utility purposes. The asymmetrical could also be mounted on a cable running out to the end of the AMA. Obviously you need an inspection plate for all of these fittings to through bolt them. Okay, here's a Proa rudder. Runs through a trunk. It has a very simple scheme to keep it from sliding up and down when you don't want it to, and that is just this bungee cord that runs to the end, just like a laser dagger board. So that kind of cams it into its slot so that it only moves when I want it to. If I pick up and down, and it moves very easily. There is a hold down tackle right here. So that's what holds it down, just to a simple jam cleat. Tiller is a cutoff of an old carbon fiber sculling oar that got broken in shipping, and a universal joint. Well, you recognize that. That comes from a laser. Tiller leads to the cockpit. Just a simple push-pull tiller. Now down in the cockpit, these very cushy sit-on-top kayak seats. Very nice for the skipper. You're set nice and low, but you still have great visibility. Very comfortable. Okay. This winch here is for the main sheet. It can be self-tailing. I think oftentimes just be used with a couple of wraps so that it can be let fly in a hurry if need be. I don't think the self-tailing feature will be used a great deal under sail, actually. Fairly typical mast tiller arrangement right here. Can change the rotation angle of the mast. That, of course, is extremely convenient to the skipper, just like the main sheet. We have 21st century equivalent to a pin rail. This is the jib halyard right here for this side of the boat. Left side of the boat, I call it. It's green. Here we have first reef. This is the Cunningham. And then here's the jib halyard for the other side of the boat. The jib sheet cleats right here, right by the skipper, or it's actually led conveniently to the passengers out on the bench. Here's the jib sheet track. It's actually a 2-to-1 jib sheet. Here's the clue attachment right here. And this can be adjusted if you have a working jib or something like that. Alright. Mainsail, all bent on, ready to go. Nothing funny there. Here's the other end of the boat. Now notice these here, these are canvas spray skirts to protect the cockpit from spray. They're made of a kind of a porous mesh, so rainwater can't stand in them, but they do knock the spray down. My canvas maker ran out of grommets, which is why this is not lashed securely to the shear line of the boat. Kind of silly. We'll get that sorted out. Here's the cockpit. Companionway. I'm not going to take you below because the cabin is just painted primer at the moment. Nothing to see there. There's a paddle. I can't tell you why there's a paddle on the boat because it really wouldn't be worth a thing if there was any wind at all. We have the AMA, the dagger boards. Dagger board just got some bungee cords down here to keep it in place. I can pull it up and down, it stays wherever I put it thanks to the bungee cord. These compartments have just anything I want, like especially mooring line fenders and stuff. Simple rope strap keeps it fastened down. Also, the gasoline for the outboard is stored out in these. They are self-bailing compartments. They drain overboard. Water ballast, if needed, goes in through this deck plate. How does it go in there? With a bucket. How does it come out? With a handheld bilge pump. That's all.